What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down Russell Wilson versus KYLER Murray. This is one of my favorite quarterback battles so far of this season because both guys have a great ability to extend the play, make plays happen with their feet, but with their arm also, and are great passers. And guys, please leave in the comments who you would like to see me break down next. I would really appreciate that. Let's get started. So this first play here, KYLER Murray does a great job dropping back in the pocket. First thing I want you to see, we're going to watch this thing full speed one more time. So dropping back here, keeps a good base in the pocket, avoiding the pressure, protects that ball, gets out of there, makes this throw off platform for a big gain for a first down on third down. That's a big time play right there. So dropping back in the pocket, I want you to see, a lot of people don't give KYLER Murray enough credit for this, but he's a great passer, and I want you to notice his base in the pocket here. He's got a nice wide base. He's navigating. He's got active feet in the pocket. Now, he's getting front side pressure here. He's getting pressure from the top of his shoulder. So what does he has to do? Number one priority here is protecting this ball. So what he does here is he puts himself between the defender and the ball. So here's KYLER, here's the defender, and here's the ball. He's protecting it with his back shoulder. Too many guys just slide up and leave their front shoulder open, but he protects himself between the defender and the ball, having good ball security, which can be an issue for KYLER sometimes. Again, putting himself between the defender and the ball, making sure he doesn't get a strip sack. Now, he escapes the pocket, and where are his eyes? His eyes are immediately downfield. He's scanning the field. He wants to extend the play. He's not thinking run first. He doesn't want to just get out of there right now. Before, a lot of people might give him criticism for that, but he wants to extend this play. He's going outside of the pocket. He's scanning the field. He's going through his reads. Now, he's going to make this throw off platform. Now, when you make a throw off platform like this and you're on the run, you want to be stepping like you normally a step and throw for a right-handed quarterback, you step with your left foot, but you want to step with your right foot in the direction you want this thing to go. So he's coming out, steps with his right foot back across the field while his upper half goes back. That's how you create torque. That's how you can be a good thrower on the run. And see how much rotation he has from his upper half, from his core, and he's able to extend the follow-through right here like he's just throwing darts. That's where his accuracy comes from on the run, guys. And he leaves this thing over the middle for a big gain on first down. Just give your guy a chance, throw it in the area where he can make a play happen. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So he drops back, good base in the pocket, between himself and the ball between himself and the defender, coming out, steps in the direction he wants it to go, torque from his upper half. That's a great job. Okay, let's watch this play full speed one more time. Dropping back here, good feet in the pocket. Again, extending the play, third down, getting a ball to his playmaker, let him get a first down, let him work for you. Okay, so we're going to break this thing down. So again here, he's dropping back in this pocket, he gets this snap. Eyes are downfield. He's got active feet in the pocket. That's what you want as a quarterback, okay? Not everybody can be Tom Brady and almost stand flat-footed back there, okay? He's an exception, but especially shorter quarterbacks, got to have active feet in the pocket. Your feet got to be active. You got to be moving all the time. Eyes downfield. He's buying time. This window, see, shorter quarterbacks, a lot of people don't know this. We're playing through windows right here, okay? I was a short quarterback, so I know this. But this window gets clogged up here. That's the window he's looking down. So what does he do? He's got to buy time. He's got to find another window. He has to create a different way of playing in the pocket. He moves to this window. It's starting to get clogged up top shoulder. Now he's got to be himself, and he's got to buy some time. He's got to get out of there. He's got to buy some time. Fitzgerald's open right here, but that's not enough. He's behind the line of scrimmage. We got to find a guy downfield to make a play happen. So he gets out of there, buys a little extra time with his feet. He's not trying to make a play with his feet. He's trying to extend the play. That's the thing short quarterbacks are great at. We got to extend the play. And again, throwing on the run, he's stepping with this opposite foot where he wants this ball to go, stepping in this direction. His shoulders are going back while his hips are going forward. That's how you create torque, guys. And he's able to rotate through again, extending the target, extending his follow-through right at the target. That's how you're accurate on the run, guys. So stepping with the right leg, getting some torque from his upper half, rotating through, you can see, and give him an accurate ball so he could get upfield and make a play happen. That's great pocket presence by KYLER Murray, and that's a great job extending the play and buying time back there. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So he drops back. His window to throw gets clogged up, buys some time with his feet. That window's not there. Escapes, extends the play, gets the ball to his playmaker for a first down. That's a great job. Okay, so we're going to watch this throw from Russell Wilson here. Russell Wilson played very well yesterday. Not enough credit given to him. Drops back here. Good base in the pocket. Steps up. Protects the ball. Makes this throw off platform through a defender. Let's break this thing down. Get it to your playmakers, guys. Another big play on third down. We talked about this already. Short quarterbacks. We got to be able to extend the play. We already know you got to be athletic to be a short quarterback. But extending the play is huge for us. So he drops back in this pocket, taking a 5-step drop. Maybe like a little 5-step and a chatter, almost a 7-step drop. Russell has a great job of keeping a strong base in this pocket, okay? Short quarterbacks, you're going to take some shots shots back there. That's just the reality of it because you're not 6'4". And how you're able to take some shots, and we're going to see this play out later in the video, is by having a strong base. So Russell does a good job, getting some front side pressure, puts himself between the defender and the ball. The ball's here, defender's here, there's Russell right in the middle. That's a great job by him protecting this ball. He climbs up in the pocket. He runs up. He's got a clean pocket. He didn't really have to run up on this, but he might be thinking running. He's going to be trying to extend the play. He realizes he's got to buy himself some time. Now, again, stepping with that right foot, his shoulders are going back. Both of these guys play very similar in the pocket here, and that's why I wanted to do this breakdown. Steps here, shoulders, and now you see how much rotational force this guy has. Now, look at his arm angle. He's throwing this thing around a defender into this tight window right here, okay? So he changes up this arm angle and throws this thing almost sidearm. All quarterbacks in the pocket got to be able to change up their arm angles. We can't just come straight over the top every time. He changes up this arm angle, throws around a defender right into this hole, right into this tight gap right here on third down to make a big play. That's a great job by Russell Wilson getting it to your playmaker, and ultimately he makes a big play. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. Dropping back, protects that ball, climbs up in the pocket, throws around a defender, stepping with that right leg, getting some torque from his upper half, and let him go make a play for you, let him go work. That's a great job by Russell Wilson. Okay, so we're going to watch this little play action fake right here. Let's watch this thing full speed. So play action. Again, topside pressure, climbs up in the pocket, then makes this throw in between two defenders for an absolute dime. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time, or break this thing down, excuse me. So he reverse pivots out of there. Now, one thing I want you to notice is how he extends this ball back. He's extending it to make these guys, look at, both of them are jumping up. Both of them have to honor this fake, okay? You have to honor it. Now, another thing I want you to see here is how Russell keeps that opposite arm tight. His opposite arm isn't flying out here. He's extending the ball. He's keeping that opposite arm tight to make these linebackers honor the run, honor the pass. They don't know what's coming because he's making this mesh point right here look the exact same. He pulls that thing in tight to his stomach here, and what's the first thing that snap around? His eyes. His eyes snap back down around field because he's trying to get a read downfield. He's trying to see his guys downfield and make this play happen. So he takes this three-step drop after the fake, got a nice strong base in the pocket. Now he's getting pressure top side here, okay? Now a lot of people might say this is holding. I know defensive end wants it to be holding, but he's calm in the pocket. He's not looking at this. He's got a feel for it. He's got a sixth sense in the pocket, so he climbs up. He's nice under control with his base, keeps a nice wide base. Again, both feet moving at the same time here, guys. Both feet moving at the same time. Gets that front foot in the ground. Now, again, how you're going to get power, guys, how you're going to be able to throw touch is having this arc with our shoulders. That's how we get some touch. And how it doesn't die on you is you strike the ground with a bend in your leg. Russell does a great job of that, having an arc from his shoulders, strikes the ground with a bent knee so he doesn't lose all the power that he pushed from this back leg. As you can see, he's pushing off of this inside arch right here, and he leaves that follow-through up in the air. That's where his wrist flick is to get some touch on this ball. Again, striking the ground in a very powerful position to thread the needle over this defender, throw this thing with touch because of his shoulders, because of his follow-through, and having it get there because of his leg being able to produce ground force. That's a great ball, great pocket presence by Russell Wilson. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So play action fake, make it all look the same, snap those eyes around, nice calm in the pocket, shoulders, drive off that back leg for a good throw and a big gain. All right, so this is going to be we're going to watch Kyler Murray here again. Now, one thing I want you to notice is he's going to be throwing this thing off a blitz, okay? There's going to be a blitz coming, man coverage. Let's watch it. Let's watch this thing full speed. So blitz coming, gets this ball out of his hands. Okay, now, being able to recognize this blitz, so let me break this thing down for you guys. So out here, this guy's blitzing, okay? He's coming. Now, let's count the numbers here. You got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 defenders. They're not going to guard. They're not going to go 3-on-2. They're not going to do it right now. So you can pretty much assume this guy's coming. You can assume this linebacker right here, he's going to be coming and he's going to be trying to bring pressure, and he's trying to disguise it by being out a little bit wide. Kyler notices this, and he knows he's got a one-on-one with this safety and his inside receiver, and this inside receiver is running it out with the DB, almost 12 yards off? More than that, like almost 15 yards off. So all he knows is he's just got to get it out of his hands. He takes a little quick drop. I want you to see his feet in the pocket. Takes a real quick 1, 2, 3. He's in this good, strong base, and he's going to be ready to throw this thing before he's even out of the break. He's looking this way. The ball's going to be out of Kyler's hands right now. He starts his motion before he even looks for this ball. Ball's in the air. He doesn't see him throw it. He recognizes this guy's off. He gets it out on time so this corner can't jump this thing, and he puts this thing right on him for a great ball. That's a good job. Now let's look at Kyler's mechanics here. When he makes this throw, I want you to see Strong base in the pocket. He's short. A lot of people think short guys got to stand up super tall. Again, we're playing through this window game, okay? He doesn't have to stand super tall. He's not going to be able to see over his lineman if he tries to do that. So he keeps a nice strong base. He's playing through that window game right here. And now, you see how he's driving. He gets that front foot in the ground while this ball's coming back. That's a great job. That's great mechanics. Now, I want you to see how much he pivots off this back throw, or this back foot. That's a lot like how Baker Mayfield throws. You watch Baker Mayfield throw, he pivots off of this back foot, and again, he's keeping a nice bend in that front leg. He's keeping his toes down. He's not extending. He's pivoting to get that back hip through. We've talked about this before. Chase the hip. You want your hip going through, and you want this ball chasing it. And he rotates nice and easy through. As you can see, the bottom of his foot is facing behind him. That's how you know he's pivoting off that back foot well, and he's rotating through really well. For a good job recognizing the blitz, getting the ball out of his hand to his playmaker. That's a great job. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So, recognizes the blitz. 1, 2, 3. It's out of his hands right now. Before the guy even turns. Ball's in the air before the receiver even turns. Let's watch this next play full speed. So Kyler's dropping back here. Another one where he's got to buy time. Okay, now, this is a great example of that window game for Kyler Murray. So let's watch this thing full speed. Or let's break this thing down, excuse me. So drops back here. Again, good base in the pocket. Now, trying to play this window game, trying to get downfield. You got David Johnson on this arrow route right here. Actually, this is probably a screen play because these two linemen are coming out. But he's getting pressure up the middle here. So what does Kyler do? He navigates in the pocket, both feet at the same time. He's moving both feet. He's got active feet in the pocket. You guys have heard me say that already in this video. Active feet in the pocket. Now again, he's not going to try to throw this thing over the top because it's going to get batted down. He's a shorter guy. Kyler understands that, and he's got to change up that arm angle. And that's that baseball background from both Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray. Off-platform throw, all it is you're throwing darts right here, guys. All from your upper half. You got to get your shoulders going back. You got to create some force, and he's just flicking his wrist, throwing darts. Throwing darts right here around the defender. Give it to David Johnson. That's a great job. Not trying to go over the top, not trying to throw over somebody and jumping, just going around him, changing up that arm angle. Short quarterbacks, guys, we got to be able to do that. Got to be able to change up that arm angle, throw it sidearm even, get this ball to David Johnson, get it to our playmaker, and let him go make a play. Let our lineman go block for a big gain. That's a great job by Kyler Murray, making something out of nothing right there. So he's dropping back, sees a little bit of pressure, sidearm, flick it out there, get it out, change up that arm angle, go get it to one of the best running backs in the NFL, and let him go make a play. That's a great job. Okay, so this is going to be a touchdown from Russell Wilson. Now, one thing I want you to notice is look at this corner's alignment. His hips are to the inside. Now, Russell Wilson recognizes that, and he understands that he's got to take advantage of that because what they got is they got a post right here, and they got a wheel concept coming behind it. So they got post wheel. He's trying to get a read on this corner. So let's watch this thing full speed. So dropping back here, resets his feet to the wheel. And then touchdown in the back corner. That's a great job. Let's watch this. Let's break this thing down. So he's going to be running a post right here. I want to say this is Metcalf. Metcalf's going to be running a post. Now, what does that do? That takes the corner out of the play. Now, he sees this wheel coming right back around. Now, he's got to pop his feet quick, and he's got to be able to get this ball out. So he's looking at that corner right now. See, right? His eyes go straight there. His eyes are reading that corner. He's not even worried about looking off a safety right now. His eyes go straight to that corner. That post comes over the middle. Now he sees this right here. He's open. He's open right now. Russell Wilson's got to throw this thing to a spot in the back corner of the end zone. Now you can't really see it in this clip, but you're going to see, you could just tell from the alignment that corner has his hips turned. So what does he do? His feet, tying your feet to your eyes, guys. That's what this is called. His feet are to the post, his eyes are to the post. Now, what does he do? Post isn't there. He pops his feet to the wheels because he pops his eyes to the wheel. Wherever your eyes go, your feet have to follow. So he resets his feet. He's got this front foot cutting off the target. His shoulders are going back. And again, he's really rotating through it, that upper half, making this throw over the top. Now you can see right here how that DB was cheating inside. This is the biggest window that Russell Wilson needs right here. All he does is just drop this thing right in the corner for a good ball. Great spot to where this corner cannot make a play on that thing. That's a great ball. That's a great job of going through those progressions. Simple progression, reading that corner, popping those feet, tying your feet to your eyes. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So drop it back, reset, get his feet, cut him off with the target, touch ball. It's a great job by Russell Wilson right there. Okay, so let's watch this play full speed. So Russell Wilson's going to be doing a play action fake, strong base in the pocket, going through his reads for a great ball. First down, move the chains. That's a great job going play action on first down by Pete Carroll as well. So what I want you to see here is how when he makes this fake, making it all look the same. Russell Wilson dips down. He dips that pad level down. What is that to do? To get these linebackers to come up, okay? He wants to make them honor the fake, honor the run, honor the pass, whatever you want to call it. So he comes down. He makes that fake look the exact same. He actually sticks this in the running back's gut, puts this in his gut, and he hovers over this thing. Now, what does that do? If it can get these running backs in this corner, the safety, whoever, to just cheat up a step, get that safety and those linebackers to cheat up a step, we've won. That's a great fake. That's the whole point of play action, and that's why you got to be a salesman in the pocket. So he drops back here. Now, I want you to notice his base when he's in the pocket. He's nice and relaxed. He's not having his feet go crazy, but his feet are active. He's moving these feet in the pocket because he understands that's how he needs to be. He's moving those feet in the pocket, having nice active feet. So he's got this coming over the top, and he's going to be having his running back coming out in the flat. So what he's going to be reading is he's going to be reading this linebacker right here. Now, what does this linebacker do? This linebacker comes down. He's coming down with the running back, so he knows he's got a window to throw right here. He's got to get this ball out of his hands. So he sees this, again, tying his feet to his eyes. His eyes are to the running back in the flat, and now he just steps, cuts off this drag over the top, over the middle here, and he just rotates through and drives this ball. That's a great job. Now, let's break down his mechanics a little bit. Nice, strong base in the pocket. Now, you want to have a wide base, feet just outside of your shoulders here, right? Because when you step, it's going to be a short stride. So he steps, short stride in the ground. He's rotating through with a nice bent front knee. That's how you get some power. That's how you create some force from that back leg. Because you push here, and if you extend with that front leg and you extend up, all the power you created from your back leg dies. So he rotates through here, and you can see how much external rotation he has, rotating through, extending his follow through right at the target. That's right where the ball is going to go. And there's a big throw on first down. Get the first down. Great job. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So he's going to be here. Nice play action fake. Again, this is set up by the play action fake here. Play action fake gets the linebacker to come down. Goes with the running back. Right past his ear. Big gain. It's a great job to tight end. Okay, so now we're going to be breaking down KYLER Murray on this throw. Some play action fake, snaps that head back around. He's working through this pocket. Buys it a little time, shoots his eyes around. Again, changing up the arm angle, guys. That is what we need. Anytime a quarterback's navigating in that pocket, we got to be able to change up the arm angle. Let's break this thing down. So, little play action fake here. I think he could do a better job of sticking this in the gut here, but this is a longer developing play, so he's got to get his eyes downfield and he's got to get a read, so I'm not too worried about that. But right here, you see how he's looking down? I think he's trying to sell this fake a little bit more than he normally would be, but I want those eyes to shoot back around because I want him reading the field. I want him to get his eyes downfield and scan the field. He's kind of worried about this ball here, trying to get it. Now he shoots his eyes back around. And now this is just KYLER being KYLER. He drops back in the pocket again. I want to see how active those feet are. He's got a great base again. Nice wide base, feet just outside those shoulders. Active feet in the pocket because he knows he's getting pressure. He sees this backside pressure right here. Puts that foot in the ground. He reverses out of there. Now when he reverses out, I'm usually not a fan of this at quarterbacks because you lose ground and you're not looking downfield at this point. But it works because what's the first thing that shoots back around? I want you to look at his head right here. Eyes shoot around. That's when it's okay. I don't want you to reverse pivot out and then not be looking downfield and be looking at the ground the whole time. Right here, eyes shoot around. That brings him back around. Now again, defender coming up top, already got a pick six in this game one time, so he's got to change this arm angle, and that's that baseball background, right? He brings this thing a little low, but again, off-platform throw, guys. You're stepping with that opposite leg. You're stepping in the direction where you're going to be throwing with your right leg if you're a right-handed quarterback. And again, changes up this arm angle, throwing around a defender. That's a great job. That's a really arm talent throw. I normally don't like it when people say that, but that's a very talented throw. And again, he's throwing darts. Anytime we're throwing off-platform, guys, where we got to step with that opposite leg, whether it's on the run or it's like this where our feet can't be set, you got to be willing to flick that wrist at the target. You're just throwing darts here, guys. All it is torque. It's nothing but a freaking 10-yard throw. So he's flicking that wrist, changing up that arm angle, threading the needle into coverage, getting it to his playmaker, and letting him go make something happen. Down 17-3, these are the plays that you got to make. So here, play action fake, dropping back, sees the pressure, reverse pivots out, snaps that head back around, changes up that arm angle, steps with the opposite leg, get it to your playmaker, let him go make a huge gain, 20, 25-yard gain. That's a great job by KYLER Murray making that play happen. Okay, let's break this next one down. Dropping back here, climbs up in the pocket, puts himself between the defender and the ball. That's a great job making this play happen and getting out of bounds. That's what I want to focus on here. So he's going to be dropping back. Let me get to the play. So dropping back here. Get some front side pressure again. Now, what have we talked about the entire time? Protecting the ball security. You want to put your back shoulder between the defender and the ball. So he comes up, puts his back shoulder between the defender and the ball right here, protecting this ball. He doesn't want to leave it out. He doesn't want to drop this thing low with one hand. So he protects himself. Now he sees the lane, and now this is just KYLER being KYLER. Now right here, I don't like how this ball is super low. And I think he would tell you that. He's had ball security issues, but, you know, he rarely fumbles, but one of those things where you just got to put the ball away, especially at that level. But he makes the play happen. He avoids the hit. Now he gets upfield. Now right here, he could easily cut back inside and try to get more yards. But this is an intelligent play. He gives a little slow play, gets what he can, and gets out of bounds. Protects himself right here. He can't be taking those shots, especially you smaller quarterbacks that are listening to this. We can't be taking those shots, guys. We got to get out of bounds. We got to protect ourselves. We can protect ourselves without sliding and looking soft. But sometimes you have to slide. Sometimes you have to dive. But I like this right here. Getting out of bounds, quick twitch, protects that ball, puts himself between the defender and the ball, gets out of bounds right here. He's thinking, get out of bounds right now. Give him a little move, get what you can, get out of bounds, protect yourself. Okay, let's break down this Russell Wilson throw. So play action again. What we talk about, tying our feet to our eyes, squaring up to the target, getting his belly button set to the target. It's a great job by Russell Wilson. So let's watch this thing full speed here. So he's going to be dropping back, play action, feet to his eyes. That's what we're going to be breaking down here. Wherever his eyes go, his feet follow. This is how you go through progressions in the pocket. His eyes are over here, his feet are over here. Then his eyes go over here, his feet go over here. So let's see it. Eyes over here, feet. Eyes there, feet. Eyes come back, feet come back. And now let's escape. Let's buy some time. Let's extend this play. We don't have anything for us in the pocket. Let's get out with our eyes downfield. Now he's rolling out. His eyes are looking downfield. He squares up his belly button to the target. This is when you got time and you don't have to make an off-platform throw. You want to square your belly button up to the target. Now he's rolling around, squaring his belly button up. He's got nothing. Let's find this guy out in the flat. Let's just make this play happen. It's first down, smart decision. Don't force anything. Just get it to your playmaker and let him get upfield for us. Let him get what he can. That's a great job right there by Russell Wilson making this play happen. So we're going to break down this KYLER Murray throw. He's going to be throwing a quick bubble screen here, okay? So one thing I want you to watch is his feet. Quick flip of the feet, get the ball out of your hands, okay? So I'm not too worried about what he does after the catch. I just want to break down what KYLER Murray did in the pocket. This is quick game, guys. Too many quarterbacks will jump or they'll take 10 to 20 steps with their feet right here and they'll chatter their feet. KYLER Murray does a great job of not jumping, but keeping his cleats in the ground. So he steps back with this left one first. You want to go left, right. So left, cleats stay in the ground, right, and the ball's out. So it's 2 steps here, guys. That's all it needs to be. So he just goes here, left, right, it's out. And again, rotating through with that hip, he probably didn't even get the threads on this. You don't need to get the threads on this, guys. He's just pivoting off that back foot, left, right, pivoting, getting that hip through. See all that torque he's doing from his back hip. Chase the hip. His hip's coming through first, then the ball's chasing it, keeping a nice slight bend in that left leg. That's a great job. 2 steps on quick game, guys. Left, right, it's out. Keeping those cleats in the ground. I cannot stress that enough. Keep your cleats in the ground. Let's watch this thing full speed. Let's see how quick this is. Left, right. It's out of his hands. Let your playmaker go make a play for you. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. If you watch this whole video, I really appreciate that as well. Please check out the link below in the description to get some of the best football gear, guys. And please subscribe to this channel. That would also really mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys next time.